Good afternoon, everyone. So in our last session, I made an introductory video on class and made something similar to this. So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys another example. For instance, you want to create a class named students. This is a class, they didn't specify it. This class is students. And in the students class, I have name, age, score, introduce self. Remember I told you guys that class, this serves as a blueprint for creating objects. It will serve as a guideline. So in the class of students, I have 3 students here. I'm using 3 students as an example. Student 1, student 2, student 3. This is student 1. This is student 2. And this is student 3. So I want a situation where if a student scores above 40%, then I will print that the student passed. Then if the student score is below 40%, then the student failed. So in this tutorial, I'm going to give you guys an example. So let me go to my Linux. So let's create a file. Let's name our file class.py. So remember I told you guys that to create a class, you use the keyword class. So the name of our class is student, class student. Then this is a constructor, def init. This is a constructor, self. I have the name of the student, the age of the student, and the score. Then I'm trying to eliminate all tabs. So I have self. You can just shorten it. Let me use self.end is equal to name. So I don't want to keep typing self.name. It's very long for me. Self.age.a is equal to age. Self.s is equal to score. Then the second part will be the method. Remember the method I showed you guys in my example was introduce self. Intro self. You can see it here. Let me show you guys. Look at my method, introduce self. Look at the attributes which are included in my code, name, age, and score. And this is the method. So let's go back to my Linux. So here, I'm using intro self shortcut. So you have self as an argument. So in my intro self, I want to print this. Name of the student is this. Self.n. Then followed by age. Age of the student is followed by self.a. Followed by score. Score is self.s. Then Remember I told you guys I want a situation where if the student scored above 40, I want it to print passed. Then if it's below 40, failed. So we will introduce the if statement. If, no, I didn't close this, pardon me. Closed. So if self.s is above 40, is greater than 40, then print passed. Else you print failed. Then let's create, this is my class. Now let's create our object. So the object one, S1, object one is equal to this class student. Inside this parentheses, we impute the details of the student. We first impute the name, age, and score. The first person, the name is Mary, age 20, then score, the person's score. Which score did we give the person? Let me check my whiteboard. The person's score here, Mary's age is 20, Mary's score 45. This is John. John's age 20. John's age is 21. John's score 30. Then Chi's name is 20. Chi's age is 22 and her score is 50. So let's go and impute it in the code. So Mary's score 45. All right. 45. Then for student 2. Student 2 has post student, class student. Our student 2's name is John, 21 years, and student 2 scored 30. Then our student 3. In this class, student 3's name is Chi, and student 3 is 22 years, yes. And she scored 50. For student 1, call this function, introduce self function. Intro self. Print for student 2. Student 2. Space. Student 2. Intro self. Then for student 3. 3 dots. Intro self. So let's run this code. That's it. The first student, is not well specified. See, Mary passed. John failed, and she passed. Consider Mary's score is above 45. John's score is below 40. Mary's score is above 40. John's score is below 30, is below 40. That's why he failed. And Chi's score is G-score is 50, which is above 40 if you passed. So this is how to run the code. You can try it out yourself with other examples. You can use other examples. You can do it for so many students in the class. So this is the best way to do it. You can try out your own example, use other things. You can use it for animals, robots, and other things. Thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe.